Alright, it's Lothran again. Now, a video I released a while ago had me at the water tower checking out what Vipers were doing, and you may have thought that I forgot about them, but I was actually reassigned because Command heard that I was doing this, and then they assigned me to the task of figuring out what was going on. And I had to keep quiet about what I was learning until I got more evidence and I applied it to Intel, and they gave the go-ahead to reveal certain information but not reveal other stuff. So I have what I can reveal here, and it's actually very telling. Now, to know about Vipers, they're very collectivist, they're incredibly numerous, and there's certain traits that I didn't know yet, but I do now, judging on what I've collected. And first is their personal possessions, which they're not supposed to have, but it seems they collect anyway. Like here we have the most common item is writing utensils. These are examples here that I got from extremely low rank Vipers, and you can tell, like there's only one that's sort of a good pencil, and there's nothing to it, and then here's more of low to mid ranks. You see it's more a pencil in each case, and as far as I could tell, they very rarely use them for writing, but they just want to have them for some reason. And then higher levels, stashes that I rated, they all have pens or, mechanical pencil, and one actually had a working pen, and an eraser. And then out of the higher levels, I also got these things, which, it looks like just assorted junk, and for the most part it is, but this is different. This is an actual artifact, and I think that's the reason they're collecting these, is like these don't really have any residual evidence of being in a gauge for an extended period of time and having powers used near them, but this one was, and you'll see it now. Like I'll tune to it. You see that? This is color difference, and it's sort of like some of the stuff I've shown you before, but it's very weak. So they're trying to get stuff like this, but they can't tell the difference. So they just collect everything. And then here we have, the actual body of evidence. And I'm not going to go over specifics, but it's very clear that, you can see that they're starving. Like they circle all pieces of food that they find in a magazine. Like they're focused on it. And they're worried about sleeping and community. They have manuals, but they don't look like they've ever been read. So they're going through people's trash, and they're collecting stuff that they find attractive. You see more circling of food. And of specific use, sometimes they collect credit card data and wireless plans. I found a few burner phones. They also have stuff about Oxycontin and oxycodone, and I found a few empty pill bottles and one pill bottle that had a few pills in it that was clearly Oxycontin, and I think that's for the transition itself, because it's supposed to cause a lot of pain. That's what I've been told from Intel. And then, more importantly, we have this stuff over here. Like, this is a scenic map, and it has areas in it that I can't show you, but it would mean that they're also going here. And for some reason they have a vacuum sealer. I've actually found a bunch of these. And they also have post-op stuff, like pages and pages and pages of post-op journals. I have no idea what that's for, and Intel doesn't seem to know either. But that could be how they're acquiring their medication. They're going to post-op practices and stealing it. Right, so I am focused on figuring out why the Vipers are, trying to get into Lowell and setting up shop here. But there's a lot of stuff I can't tell you. So I actually have to get back to that right now. So I'm going to head out, and you try and stay safe out there.